Hello everyone, it's been a while. I've done one of these. It's a pickups video, and I know I haven't been doing much with the channel right now. Been busy with school. I'm in college if people are wondering. Who knows, maybe I'll tell you a little bit more about that in the future, but for now, I'm gonna be doing this as of my first time playing in the background. If you don't know what the series is, if this is your first video you're watching on my channel, well, it's a series where I play video games for the first time. You'll be surprised at what games I haven't played, and so let's get started. Okay, this deal I got through Buns. If you don't know what that is, I think it's only exclusive to Toronto. It's an app. Basically, it's kind of like Let Go or Craigslist or Kijiji if you live in Canada. That's the Craigslist version of in Canada. But it's a app where you can post your stuff and want to get rid of them. I don't think it's really cash oriented. It's mainly just trade for trade. What I've seen a lot lately in these posts is that they ask for booze and gift cards and tokens, which I find kind of weird because tokens are going to be obsolete soon. But I had some Game Boy games that I really wanted to get rid of from another deal. So, and I wasn't really worried about what they were worth or anything. I just really wanted to get something else because I wasn't going to play them anytime soon, and there were a couple doubles in there, so I just said screw it, I'll find something, and I did. I got 3 games and some random toy there. I just thought maybe I'll just get, because why not, because it's pretty cool. The first game is Family Guy on the PS2. It's a platformer. It's just, if you played Futurama, it's kind of like that, but with Family Guy. It's alright. I used to have this a while back. I just got frustrated in one part of the game, and I sold it, and I regret selling it because I'm trying to go for a PS2 collection complete, and yeah. Next off is a game that I've been wanting for a while, and I usually check EB Games, and they usually don't have it, and when they do, the case is usually really damaged and scratched up, and that's the Perfect Dark Zero steel case. Hopefully there's no glare. I'm using a light because I lost my natural lights, so I had to use a lamp. It's pretty cool. It's complete, so on. It's in nice condition. The dude that I traded it to, he's pretty down to earth. He was a collector too, so I didn't really mind losing some value in the game, but that's not really the point. Next is a game that I've been wanting to get on the Xbox, and I'm only going for the only on Xbox games because, well, I'm going for a complete PS2 set one day, hopefully. I'll leave the sports games last, but this game is Ninja Gaiden, the one on, I think, was this called Ninja Gaiden Black? Why am I thinking Ninja Gaiden Black? I don't know. But I've been wanting this. I've played Ninja Gaiden 3. It's pretty good. It's a hack and slash. You fight crazy shit. And I've been told that this game's pretty good. Lastly in that deal was this little toy that I just thought, screw it, I'll buy it because it's cool and it's, I guess, somewhat vintage. It's a Sailor Moon toy from 2001. Now, if I can remember, Sailor Moon was still going on at that time. I think so. It's 2001. I forgot what, probably like season 4 or something. Fun little fact: if you know what Sailor Moon is, it lasted 200 episodes, and that's pretty surprising because we only got probably 80 episodes, and that's kind of sad because it gets pretty crazy in the end. Really weird. In the end, you'll see what I mean if you watch the last episode. But yeah, it's a Luna and Artemis. I'm looking in the back, and there's other characters. It's pretty cool. Okay, and this is not a Buns deal, but this was in a deal a trade I did a while back, and I just noticed that they forgot to add something, and I met them last week, and I got Destroy All Humans. It's a pretty cool game. It's pretty much you play an alien and you destroy shit. Now this was on a Let Go deal. If you don't know what Let Go is, it's basically an app like Craigslist or Kijiji or whatever, all the shit that I just mentioned, basically you post your shit, you sell it, and so on. And I saw this and I thought, okay, I've been wanting this game for a while, and that is the Far Cry 4. I've been playing this recently. I've been killing lots of badgers and monkeys and rhinos to make bags and shit. And so far I've been liking it. It's a first-person shooter. It's like an open world, like sandbox kind of game where you do a lot of missions, find puzzles, customize weapons and stuff, and you fight people like and shit. Now the next thing I got, well, I'm wearing one of them. It is a certified G shirt by Enzo Amore. If you don't watch wrestling WWE, then he's a wrestler. I like him. I like his entrance character that he starts off with before he goes into the ring. And where did I get this? Well, I went to Survivor Series. It was here in Toronto at the Air Canada Center, I think. And I was super hyped that Survivor Series was here. I think it's been almost more than 10 years that it's been here. And when I saw the card seemed pretty good. And overall of the Survivor Series, I actually pretty enjoyed it because it was my first pay-per-view. Christina was there, and we enjoyed the hell out of it. Maybe I'll put some video right there somewhere, hopefully. When Goldberg won the match, and if you didn't watch the match with Brock Lesnar and Goldberg, well, Goldberg won. It was a swash, I think that's what it's called, it's the term. And people were pretty wild, but my favorite match during that was the like 10-man, is it 20-man tag team where there's Bray Wyatt and all their gangs and friggin' Shane O'Mac going crazy as usual because you know him, he has to jump off the turnbuckle and shit. It was pretty wild. I thought that was the best match, but it lasted really long, and I feel like that was kind of the reason why the Goldberg match was kind of short, but who knows? You never know, but that match lasted an hour, and I was like, god damn. But it was a good match still either way. The other matches were pretty decent. Cruiserweight I'm not really into a whole much, but I know Christina will say other, but what else did I get there? Well, like I said, I bought this Enzo Amore shirt. It's pretty dope. Next is a program. Another shirt that I got was I guess the pay-per-view shirt that they do is the Survivor Series shirt. I thought it was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It has Brock Lesnar and Goldberg in the back, in the front, and in the back you see the Raw and SmackDown team. It's pretty cool. The shit's expensive too. WWE doesn't cheap out on shirts, man. They're like 35 bucks each. You can get them on Hot Topic for a little, I think probably cheaper. Also what I got there is because I bought it because when am I ever gonna get this again? I thought it was related to the pay-per-view, but it's just like in general, I guess they sell at the conventions, and that's a WWE official program. Basically, it's just pictures of wrestlers, and it comes with a poster too. I think it's like SmackDown and Raw roster. I'll throw in a picture of how it looks, what the poster looks like. What I find funny about this is that I guess they haven't updated in a while, and they have Alberto Del Rio in it. And if you don't know who he is, well, he's a Mexican wrestler, and he's not with the WWE anymore due to some stuff that he did, and as well as Paige, who is I think also in this, and I thought that was funny. But I'm guessing it's because they didn't update it, and why. Yeah. Also, not also to mention that this is a really high quality book, and it smells really good. Lastly, what I got at Survivor Series was this poster. I usually buy posters at every wrestling event that I've been to, and that's 2. And that was Roadblock and Survivor Series. Well, I bought the poster, and it's a Survivor Series poster, but it's signed by Goldberg and Brock Lesnar. I thought it's gonna be a one-time thing. They say it's limited to 100, and I got number 69. What my luck that I got that number, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty expensive too, but hell, Survivor Series, so I didn't mind really paying a whole bunch for it. Spent a lot that night, but it was a good event either way. I highly recommend if you're a wrestling fan or watch wrestling sometimes to go see it in person, because it's a whole new experience, and I thought it was pretty cool. Okay, first off, this was a Kijiji deal that I saw. They were asking 30, but I got them down to 20 because, well, I like paying 20s instead of 30s and just withdrawing money, and I get $40 and I gotta spend that $10 or break the change somehow, and it's annoying. I don't like that. That's a pet peeve of mine. But what did I get? Well, I got a greatest hits copy of Spyro the Dragon, Street Racquetball, which is actually a pretty fun game. If only it had music. Hopefully you can see it without the glare. Next is GTA 2. It's just like an over the top shooter, and it's pretty cool. It's way different from what you see in Grand Theft Auto games now, but I recommend that you check it out. Next is a game that I've been wanting since I was a kid. I've played a demo disc over and over playing this game specifically. It's a platformer, like hack and slash. You kill ninjas and stuff, and that's Ninja Shadow of Darkness. It's pretty cool. I highly recommend you pick this up. I remember playing the demo of it. Like, I would go do it over and over, hopefully that I go farther than before, but it usually ends with this big monster. Next deal is another Let Go deal. I think I paid 20. Like I said, I don't like paying 30. I got them down to 30. And it's a stack of games that I just thought might as well just pick them up because they're a pretty decent deal. First game is a disc-only copy of South Park. Next is a game that I love playing no matter what version it is, no matter like what port, PC, whatever, is Bust a Move. It's a, I guess, case and like back case and disc of Bust a Move 4. Next game is another Spyro game, Ripto's Rage. Now I picked this up a while back, but I got it again in this Let Go deal because why not? But then after they left, and they took almost an hour to get to fucking meet me, and it was annoying, man. God damn. And I was asking them about some NES games that they posted, and the dude was pretty weird. I don't know. It was a weird family. It was like a drive-by, like drop-off, and I thought it was like, that's weird. But luckily I didn't die, so Ripto's Rage. But what I noticed inside is that, and my main purpose of picking up a second copy of this, because I already had a previous copy, is to trade it to hopefully get the other Spyro game that I'm missing. I think the third one, Year of the Dragon. That was the one I've been missing out of the trilogy. And long and behold, they had the wrong game, and it ended up being Spyro Year of the Dragon. And I thought, god damn. Or at least I got the disc, and I got an extra case of Ripto's Rage. If anybody has a Year of the Dragon case, let me know, because I need the case now for that, and I can trade you the Ripto's Rage case for it. I mean. And nothing crazy, but it's Gran Turismo 4. I played it. Nothing special. It's a racing game, and this one, yes, I know it's a weird game, and people might say, why'd you buy this game? Well, PS2 collection, and remember that. I gotta get it. And this is one of these games, and I was like, my god. And that is the Guy game. Supposedly this is a pretty pricey game on the Xbox. It's decently priced on the PS2. I think it's like about $30, I think, now. Basically what this is just, I think there was some controversy about it, where there's like an underage girl. I could be wrong, but this has a lot of nudity in it. Now, about the nudity, people don't realize that you don't get it right away. I played a little bit of it, and I noticed, like, where's the nudity? Like, what are people talking about? Like, everybody bullshitting about what they said about this game, but I played it a little bit. I played this, like, skeet ball game that I actually thought it was pretty decent, but a good majority of this is a quiz game where it asks like generic questions, math questions, history questions, and a bunch of dumb shit that I don't go to play video games for. And I guess further and further, I guess from what I've read is that the more answers you get correct, the more constantly you get them correct, different modes, videos, uncensored videos start to pop up, and that's how you get what people mention in this game. This deal, well, it wasn't a deal. I went to my local thrift store, Value Village. I'm not telling where, but I usually go there, hopefully find stuff, and surprisingly I did. There was a bunch of actually really good games like Mario Advance. I mean Mario Party Advance on Complete in Box, and Mario vs. Donkey Kong on Game Boy Advance Complete in Box. Both really good condition, $10 each, but I just didn't buy them because I didn't want to spend all my money. They also have Mario 64, Mace something on the 64, Sonic Adventure on the Dreamcast, but I had them all priced accordingly to what they usually go for, and I thought that was pretty salty because I would have bought every single thing because I had almost nothing from what they had there to sell, and I was like, God damn it! If they're all $5 each, I would have bought them all. But I was a little sad, but I did grab some games there that I've been wanting for a while. But I also found some toys, which I'll show first, and I picked up some Turtles toys. I usually don't buy toys, especially Turtles toys, because I just think that there's so many of them to collect. But I thought these guys look cool, and I feel like I'm gonna start collecting them now. And then the first one is this Napoleon. Sorry, I almost dropped that. Napoleon Bonafrog. It's pretty cool. A Michelangelo, I guess like it's a surfing one. Fugitoid. The last toy I got. I usually collect Power Ranger stuff, usually Megazords, and I know this is not a Megazord kind of. It's pretty cool, but it's from Power Rangers Ninja Storm. Christina will tell me what this is. I think it was a exclusive on the toy line. It wasn't featured in this show, but it is a Ranger. Like it is a red Ninja Storm Ranger. You see his head. You can switch to his head, but it isn't really a Megazord. It's like a Ranger / Megazord thing, and I don't know. I like collecting like the big robot stuff, and it's pretty cool. If you live in Toronto, if you've seen the prices of these two games I'm showing you, one goes for $100 and the other one usually goes for $50 in stores. In stores, I'm saying, but because I usually don't do the eBay thing a whole lot. But the first game is Donkey Kong 64, and it shows that I paid $20 for it, which is what this goes for on eBay, but not in Toronto. Acknowledge that I'm saying Toronto because I don't buy online a whole lot unless it's like from a credible store like Amazon. But I've been wanting Donkey Kong 64 for a while. I don't even have the, I guess, expansion pack that you need for it. I'll buy it eventually. $20 is a good deal for me because it goes for like $50 here, even on like local, like on Craigslist here, if people like to overcharge for it. Now this, I paid $30 for it, and it's not in the best condition, and I've been wanting this game for a while, and for the price of $30, it usually goes for about $100 here from a store that I won't mention because I like going to that store, but I don't like buying from that store. But that is Super Smash Brothers. Now, if you look close, somebody drew like an angry face on Mario's eyes, and I was like, I thought that was kind of dumb and pointless, but I have a copy for it. I'm contemplating if I should get a new label for it because I don't really mind if it's not the original label. I don't know, that's just me. I like having a nice clean copy of a game, but yes, I did pay $30 for it, and I see on eBay they usually go for like 40, 50, 30 sometimes, and here it's $100, but I know it's like not, some might say that it's not worth it due to the condition, but I just really wanted to get it for just to play because it's Smash Bros. And it's a pretty good game. This deal was all from Let Go. I paid $115 for it. The dude that I bought it from said that he's had these since he was a kid, when he grew up, when he bought them when they came out, and he decided to get rid of them due to the fact that he says he can't find a TV for them, which I find kind of weird because CRT TVs, you could buy them used and almost next to nothing. But I explained to him that you can still get them, but I think he just wanted the money for them, that he wasn't using them anymore. But I thought that was pretty good. And for the price that he asked for all of these, 115, is, you're gonna be like, yeah, that's a good deal. These are Sega CD games. I don't have the CD systems yet, but hopefully I can get it in the near future from this guy. Still working out the deal, but I got the games for now because, well, I wanted the games now because I have a feeling that they wouldn't be there by the time I get the money to get the Sega CD. And let's just start. The first game is Masked Rider. It's an FMV style game where you have to do left and right, or just like choose your own thing. Just hit the prompts, and on the cover it looks like Kamen Rider. I'm thinking like, yo, where's the ban to copyright this? I thought that was funny. Next game is Dark Wizard. It's an RPG game. It has that old school like anime, cartoon, retro, Dungeons and Dragons, like Dragon's Lair kind of art style in the back. And the cover looks dope as hell, the old school anime kind of style, which I thought was pretty cool. Next is a game that I've been wanting on the Sega CD for a long time because I'm a huge Sonic fan, and that's Sonic CD. And I really like this game. I played it on the Mega Collection Plus. Pretty dope game. It has a good intro, like full motion video intro to this. Great song too. Highly check it out. Sonic Boom. Next is a game that I've never heard of, but it's a Disney game, and I know that Disney makes good games back in the day because, yeah, they put effort, but now their games are kind of poop. But it is Mickey Mania, The Timeless Adventure of Mickey Mouse. I thought that was pretty cool. It has like full motion video in it as well, from the looks of it in the back. Like the bosses there, you can actually like fully motion, and I guess the good thing about Sega CD is that you can get good audio quality in it, and not like the retro kind of style audio quality, which I thought was pretty cool. Next is a game that I did research on, and supposedly it's a pretty hard game to find because, well, I guess this was a North American exclusive from what I read, and that is a double deal pack of 3 Ninjas and Hook. From what I read, I could be wrong. If you want to correct me, just tell me because I like to learn. And that these games came out on the Sega Mega Drive CD and individually, but here they didn't come out at all, except they put them on a double deal pack, which is this, and it was North America exclusive. But I think you can get these games in Australia or something on like individual release copies of these, and I thought that was pretty good. 3 Ninjas I know is like a sought after game on the Super Nintendo, but Hook I'm not really sure. And I checked gameplay of it, and it has like, I think it has the music from the movies, because these are based off of a movie. Lastly, these games are still from the same guy from the Sega CD stuff. Everything I said all together was 115. Originally he wanted 15 each, but I got him down to, I forgot, like $10 or like 12 and change, I don't know. I forgot. You can do the math if you want. So it's 115 for all these games. But let's move on. There were some Genesis games that he had, because why would you have a Sega CD system without Genesis games? And the first off is Tin Head. And Tin Head's actually pretty cool. If you haven't played it, I highly recommend it. The music is kind of repetitive and annoying in it. I'm not a huge fan of it, but side scroller, you play as a tin head and you do tin shit. I don't know, you just beat up baddies and shit. I thought that was pretty cool. Next is a game that I've been wanting for a while, because I think people said it was like a Mega Man game style kind of thing. And it is Rocket Knight Adventures. Side scroller, you play as this dude. It's pretty cool. This game plays like a dream. You hack and slash baddies, and You get the rocket feature, as they say, Rocket Knight, and you fly up and do crazy shit. You can do dashes, and I can't beat the first stage on this though. It was annoying as hell. Last 3 more things left. Now I'm surprised that he only had this game because it's an N64 game. I'm wondering, like, why do you only have one N64 game? It's complete in box. One of my favorite games of all time on the 64, and that is Resident Evil 2. I put it in a plastic case already because of such the condition that it's in. I've been wanting it for a while in the box. I already had a loose copy of it that I got at Blockbuster for free. That's a fun story, maybe one day I'll tell it. But I've been wanting it for a while, just the box, and it's in pretty good condition. It has the manual inside, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that was part of the deal. Pretty nice. I thought it was strange that you only had one N64 game complete in box, but no system, no controllers or any of that. I'm guessing that he still has to dig through his wherever he had this shit in, and you know, and sell them. So maybe I'm gonna just try to talk to him, like maybe I can help him find them. I gotta be that guy because hopefully he has some cool stuff that I can get complete in box, because completing box 64 games look pretty dope, but they're expensive as hell, and they're usually super damaged. Now the last two are two that I was like, god damn, he has these. And first game is The Adventures of Batman and Robin. Now a lot of these games that I've shown from this guy that I got from, they're all in pretty good condition, but except for this one. This one's a little bit squashed from the bottom, and that is The Adventures of Batman and Robin, which is pretty good. Just the bottom and the top are a little bit damaged, and like the insert in this is a little bit damaged from, I guess, taking it in and out, but the cover is still good. You play as Batman, but you don't punch. From what I've seen and played a little bit of, you throw batarangs most of the time, and I thought it was pretty weird. I don't know, I could be wrong, maybe I wasn't playing it right, but it's pretty cool. And lastly, this is, I guess, the gem in the whole lot for paying $115, and I'm pretty surprised that this goes for what it goes for. And it is a complete in box, near perfect condition with some few scuffs and stuff. And that is Rystar, complete in box. Yes, I know it's a pretty hard game to find. Loose, it's a little bit cheaper, but with the box, supposedly, is really hard to find in. But yes, Rystar, pretty cool. I think the story was that he was supposed to be like a Sonic, like supposed to be the mascot for Sega, but I guess Sonic came through. But I think this came out after Sonic, though. I could be wrong. Something with the mascots, from what I remember. It's pretty cool. He plays the star guy in the middle, and it's really cool. It's really intricate how he attacks. Usually you jump on enemies, usually with retro games, but this guy, you would have to grab the enemy and then hit him and then stuff. You can jump on like poles and stuff and goes, because his hands are like a big component in this game. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Rystar on the Genesis. Altogether, that was 115. So I guess, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So all 10 games for 115. So if you do the math, I think it's about, I don't think it was 15, like $12 and change probably for each one, and that's still a pretty good deal for them, even if I paid for 15 each for them. But yeah, that's pretty much it, and I hope you guys like this long ass pickups video, and I apologize, it's pretty long, but everything I've got I'm pretty happy with, mainly the Smash, because I've been wanting that one for a while to play, not to, just put on the shelf. But yeah, I think I'm good. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to check out other stuff I have on the channel. We do Let's Plays anime reviews. If you like anime, we got reviews, and we're gonna be coming with a full wave of them because the fall season of animes are about getting close to ending, and we're gonna have a whole plethora of those. So stay tuned for that if you're into anime. But like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you again. Something, I don't have like an outro thing, but I'm out. Peace with Buckries.